My bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Titan here. It's a new day, it's a new week, and we're back with some Throwback Thursday episodes in BO2, along with a pretty long and interesting commentary, and of course, two pretty sick back-to-back nukes with the most tryhard weapon, the score Hage. Now, because this is going to be a pretty long commentary, I really want to mention, a couple of things about this gameplay and the struggle with BO2 on PC, because these two nukes will be the perfect example. But lately, I've been playing BO2 whenever I got some free time, which is pretty much when, I'm done editing some BO3 footage pretty much. So, I've been really enjoying this game. I really did learn how to play more patient and smart, and, not just rush in everywhere, because the key to get nukes in BO2 is pretty much to always outsmart the enemies, which sometimes means not to go head on with them. But before I talk about these two nukes, I would really like to ask you guys a small favor to please drop a like on this video if you enjoy, or if you would like to see some more throwback nukes or episodes, and of course a share is always much appreciated. And thank you guys so much for watching my videos and for all the support that I get. It truly means a lot to me. But this nuke that you're watching is actually my second nuke, and I decided to show this first because it was really hectic. Well, to a certain point, because people were actually rage quitting in both of my nukes, which will mostly be today's topic. But towards the end of this match, other people joined, thank God actually, because I was able to get this nuke, and I think I was on a 40 gun streak or 39. I can't remember, but I do know towards the end I just went off and got like a 9 or 10 unstoppable medals, which was, pretty good or decent. But as I was saying before, rage quitting in this game is over the top, dude, and every single lobby that I join, people always rage quit, and because of that I got denied off of like 3 or 4 nukes yesterday. I actually had one match before these ones on slums where I was one off the nuke and everyone rage quit and no one actually joined back. I was actually so angry about that as well, but thankfully I could get these two nukes, which was awesome. Also, because of this rage quitting issue, it is extremely hard to get nukes in TDM or Team Deathmatch, since people just straight leave the game because they are getting wrecked. And that is mainly because I ran into so many new accounts that were like level 10 and 15, and they were having like a 3 and 4 KD in the game, and that is why they pretty much leave to actually keep their high KD, which sounds so ridiculous since BO2 is actually such an old game. Yeah, there are so many people that, create these new accounts just so they can have a high KD or what. Like, I don't really get it, and mostly that is why they rage quit the lobbies too, I guess. So the funny thing is that I don't even know how they get themselves up to like a 3 or 4 KD. I can't imagine who they actually play against because they are actually pretty bad, so I have no idea. Something else that actually happened, which I found hilarious, is that I joined a lobby and there was a YouTuber there called Seppel, Seppel I think, and he has like 800 or 900 subscribers on YouTube actually, and when the match started, I made him rage quit as well. He just couldn't kill me, and I always outgun him, and apparently he also has a couple of nuke games. Haven't really looked at his channel, but right after I finished that match from which that YouTuber rage quit, he joined the lobby again, and I didn't really notice because while there is the map selection thing and until the match actually starts, I'm actually on my desktop just browsing YouTube or Facebook, whatever it is. But when the match started, I noticed that he was back, and I actually told him in the chat that nice rage quit before, dude, and and he actually said sorry, and then after I killed him again and he was just gone again. Like, what the heck? That was so freaking funny, dude. Even now, just remembering it, I'm still crying, man. Oh my gosh, but the way he said sorry and the fact that he rage quit right after I killed him, that was just way too funny. I mean, once in a while, you really need to have a good laugh, and I really appreciate that this guy gave it to me. I'm not trying to bash or, you know, hate on him or anything. He does seem like a cool guy, but the fact that he said sorry and right after he rage quit is just funny, dude. I cannot, you know, deny that. So there's, you know, absolutely no hate towards that dude. He didn't even knew that I was a YouTuber since I never had the YouTube clan tag either, so yeah. Now, the second nuke, I was still facing the rage quitting issue towards halftime, or actually even before that. Every single person rage quit from the lobby. Now, I don't actually think that was because of me. It may have been as well, but it was mostly because of this Dan 193 or 139, I think he was called, who was in the same team with me. And people were calling him a hacker, and not just in this match but in the games before as well, since I did bump into him tons of times as well, and every single time people were calling him a cheater. And there was one time when I was facing against him and not really going to accuse him, but he was really fishy too. He was always aiming at walls and always pre-aiming and, you know, pre-firing at the best times, so he did look fishy, but I still can't blame him for cheating since he wasn't that obvious. And besides that, I also got accused of cheats tons of times, so he could have been just a, you know, really good player. But nonetheless, both of these nukes, I had fun until, you know, obviously everyone rage quit, but thankfully the lobbies did fill up again, which is weird because in BO3 lobbies on PC almost never fill up, and you know, BO3 is actually a way newer game. But just as a closer, I did mention this in the beginning of this commentary, but I am getting somewhat used to this game now. I did say this in my first throwback episode that I was just rushing in everywhere and I was just kept dying, but now I am somewhat smarter about the decisions that I make, and I don't just try to take people head on, and I also tend to play, you know, somewhat slower, but it's definitely working. And I hope you guys understand that, you know, this game I just can't rush around and boost around since this ain't Black Ops 3, so sadly I need to play a little slower than usual. But the nukes should still be enjoyable since this game is really fast paced because of the smaller maps anyway. But for the next throwback episode, I will try to get some livecom nukes for you guys. I'm actually positive it will work out, so I did try it now as well, but it wasn't working out for some reason. I always get the nukes when I don't talk in them. I don't know why that is. Maybe I just need to get used to it, and that is why I should be dedicating some time for livecom nukes as well, because I think it could work. The only thing is that I got really used to not talking and rather, you know, focusing on the game than to talk and play at the same time. But I really want to change that for the future of this channel. I want to have more live commentaries than, you know, post ones, so I will try to do that as much as I can from now on. Of course, I still have some nukes which are lying around, so, you know, those will still have some post commentaries, and I will still be doing some post commentaries here and there. But as soon as I can, I will start making live comms, so I'm really positive it will work out. Actually, it should work out because I do find those, you know, way more interesting and entertaining. But the good thing is that you guys are still enjoying my content despite the fact of being live or post commentaries, which is actually amazing. And lately I did also notice that I've been growing a lot too. There were some days where I got 60-70 subs in one day, which is just insane because back in the days I was barely getting 3-4 subs daily. So I'm really glad that you guys are also sharing my videos around. It really helps me a lot and motivates me even more to go for these new games for you guys and create these mini intro slash montage, I guess, in every single video of mine, which you guys also seem to enjoy a lot. But hope you still enjoyed these two nukes and the commentary. I tried making it as interesting as possible. But don't forget to drop a like on this video and also subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Call of Duty nukes and content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day, everyone. Stay well, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.
Bye.